Alright, welcome back. In this video, we're going to talk about smooth shading, flat shading, and then auto smoothing. So we have our three basic models, low poly, mid poly, and high poly. And this is all three of them without like any polishing. It's just like flat shading pretty much right here, okay? And that's not bad, especially for your low poly model. That works great. It looks a little uncanny here in the high poly model, so just figure, consider that even here too. But how we make it look nicer is we can use some simple shading and just make it look like this. It does seem a bit off and like it has a few artifacts, but think of it like PS1 graphics, so it's not too bad. Same thing with the mid poly model, and it looks pretty great actually. And then the high poly model, I mean, you can see the difference, but at the same time, it's like you're good here. Oh, one other thing, like let's say you want to get somewhere in between here, the low poly and the high poly model. Okay, let's go shade flat and decimate. So unsubdivide, and let's go with one. Okay, so that would be like that. Okay, and we'll just do this. Okay, apply. So it's like went from mid poly to like mid poly to low poly. So that looks pretty good, right? But with some smoothing, we can get maybe PS2 graphics compared to PS1 graphics, so you can play around with that. But yeah, this is why it's important for you to identify the difference between flat, smooth, and auto smoothing. And auto smoothing is just, let's do this. Let's do flat here, so you can see the differences. Okay. Auto smooth, right? So it actually works a little better. So as you tweak the triangles here, the angle, it'll make it look nicer. So even with PS1 kind of graphics here, it's not too bad. And that's honestly probably the best solution for a low poly model, is use smooth shading that's automated and then just change the angle until you get it to where you want it. Same thing here. Let's see. This is still pretty good, and it's kind of like in the mix between low poly and mid poly with some flat shading, but still plenty of smoothness to work with. All right, and that's pretty much it. Do take this into consideration when you're building like whatever style you want, and just to make things look nicer for import for your models.